Hello, and welcome to another episode of Something Something Chat Show with Tom Jr. Jackson presents After the Movie Review, Spooky October Edition, Series 2. I am, as always, your host, Tom Jr. Jackson, and it is a pleasure and honor for me to be here with you today. Today's movie is a film that came out last year, maybe this year, last year, something like that. It's called Talk to Me. And excuse me, that's the movie we're going to talk about today. First of all, let's get this off the bat. Little house cleaning. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell to my channel. Check down below in the the description box. Check out the Burnett Works, great channel, hosted by Robert Meyer Burnett. Fantastic shows on there. Check out Positive Fandom, another great channel with some great programming from RM. She's a good friend to the channel. She's a friend to me, and just all around sweet person. She's great, and her mom's wonderful as well. So shout out to your mom, RM. And check out After the Sequels, a great channel that is ran by Maria Espino, CEO and president of the Last Gaming Prophecy Incorporated, I believe it's called. And she runs a video game company. She's right now making she's making 3 Star Wars fan films. They are animated. Information about the first film, called The Chosen One, is up on her channel. She's got a great podcast that she does with the cast that you can watch on YouTube. Go check it out on her YouTube channel and support what this wonderful friend of my channel and of mine, of course, is doing. She's doing a great job at it. And finally, check out Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster, where hilarity ensues and the chaos keeps on coming. It's a great show. It's a great channel. As well as check out morningdisaster.net if you'd like to see more of their shows and learn more about it as well. So check that out, because Ray could use a lot of more subscribers, I should say. So check that out. Now on with the show. The movie we're going to talk about today is called Talk to Me. And Talk to Me is a horror movie. It's a thriller. It's a movie. It was directed by Danny and Mike Philippou. It was written by Danny Philippou, Bill Heinzman, and Daley Pearson. And stars Ari McCarthy, Hamish Phillips, and Kit Earnhardt Bruce. So the basic premise of this movie is this. So a group of friends have a party, and they find a way to contact the other side, conjure spirits, bring up the dead. And they do it using an embalmed hand. So the hand looks like this. And what they do is that, when you put your hand into it and you say a certain word, like you say, talk to me, and then it brings up these spirits and stuff like that, and you're able to speak with the other side. They become hooked on the high from that thrill until one day, one of the people goes too far and unleashes terrifying supernatural forces. Now, watching this movie, I've come to realize there are themes in it. The supernatural. It feels like let's upgrade the Ouija board type scenario. Um, Addiction. I mean, big time addiction, grief. Um, is also a what do you call it? A factor here as well. But it truly is. It's a movie, and I believe the two guys that directed it, from what I've heard, they were making TikTok videos or Instagram videos or YouTube videos or something like that. And this is their first, uh, their first directorial debut. It's their directorial debut. It's their first film. Um, from what I know, is that a sequel was just greenlit, and that could probably after the strike is over, maybe that'll happen. So we'll see. Or if you're watching this and the strike is over, it's probably being made. So there's that. Another great thing about this film is that it's a first time job. It's a first time film. It's not a big budget film. It's a small indie film. It's very much a small indie film that um, excuse me, that you really weren't expecting to see. And it's a different take on seances, a different take on Ouija boards and stuff like that. Um, in all honesty, this was an okay film. It's and this is just my opinion. It was an okay film. It was all right. Um, I'd have to rewatch it again, really, like with the director's commentary and see why they made it, what influenced them in making it, and all that stuff. But stuff like that really helps and it'll inform me more. Um, I would say it's not my favorite movie, but it was a good movie. It wasn't my cup of tea, but that's okay because it's all right. It's an okay film. Would I recommend it to you to watch? Yes, I would. I would recommend it to you to watch so you can make your own decision on what you think of it. I liked it, but it just I don't know. It just wasn't my um how can I put it? There wasn't enough horror in it, in my opinion. There needed to be more scares. But as we um evolutionize, as we grow with age, it becomes harder and harder to come up with ways to scare people because by now you can go on the internet or you can watch TV and watch the news and watch videos of things and we live in a society where people are kind of desensitized to being scared. And I think that in all honesty, this film needed more scares in it, more horror in it. But I don't know how you would do that. And because I'm not a writer and I'm certainly not a filmmaker, but I did like what I seen. And I'll tell you this, I like the cast, I like the casting. Miranda Otto is in this film as well. Miranda Otto, who was in um, the Lord of the Rings films. She's great in those films. She's a great actress, Miranda Otto. Um, the directors Danny and Michael Philippou turned down the chance to direct an unknown film in the DCEU in favor of having Talk to Me be their directorial film debut. They wanted to make their own film first and say, look, this is our film. We wrote it, we directed it. This is our mark before they go and make any big budget film, before they do anything that would anything that would say this is us. You know what I mean? And it's a really ballsy thing to do your own film first and not let us edge you out by doing something as someone else's. But they did their own project, and I'm happy that they did their own thing and they stuck to their guns. Six hands were made for this movie. Should any of them happen to get damaged or broken, the director Danny Philippou kept one of the hands. And if I'm pronouncing that last name wrong, I am very sorry. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm doing my best. So if I've not pronounced it correctly, I'm very sorry. Um, let's see here. The film itself was banned in Kuwait due to the appearance of an actor who was trans named Zoe Terakis. Tarakas? Tarakis? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. Let me say this, and I don't like to be political or anything like that. Doesn't matter if you're gay, straight, bi, non-binary, whatever. We are all human beings. We live on this planet. We are all we have is each other. And it doesn't matter what your gender is, what your sexuality is. It doesn't. All that matters is that you're a good person, and you surround yourself with good people, and that you are the best person you can be. End of statement. I'm stepping off my Apple box. Was that soapbox? Um, the film was financed with support from the South Australian Film Corporation. The film has received major production investment from Screen Australia in association with the SAFC, which is the South Australian Film Corporation, and was financed in support with the Adelaide Film Festival, Gold Standard, and Kojo Studios. The Philippou brothers have attracted more than 1.5 billion, 1.5 billion, that's billion with a B, views on YouTube with over 6.5 million subscribers tuned in across their social media channels. These guys know what they're doing. Like in the world of social media and business wise, there are some smart young people out there. These people are here, the Philippou brothers, whose company I think is called Raka Raka. They're very smart with how they deal with their social media. Um, Taylor Swift is also someone who um, has a business sense, social media sense, and knows how to make money. She, instead of going to the studios, she went to a distributor and said, "Look, I want to make. I just did this concert. I want to make a film about it. I'd like to put it out in theaters. Go through you guys." And that's what she did. I don't know what the terms of the deal was to make that, but she did it. And I think at this time of recording, she's made over 100 million in just pre-sales alone, which is, you know, unheard of for anyone. But in her case, it's because she knows social media. She knows her audience. She knows what they want. These people, the Felucca brothers, know their audience. They have an audience. They probably announced it. I have never heard of these people before their movie came out, and I'm sure with their channel, they drummed up hype for this film, and they probably done it in such a way that all their social media fans, YouTube fans, all got the word out. And I think this is one of those films that was probably a word of mouth film. I know this rated is one of the films on Rotten Tomatoes, which is fresh, guaranteed fresh, whatever you call it. Um, let's see here. So these, I had to say I bought the Blu-ray today, and I watched this film today. And thinking on it now, I liked it, but it could have used more scares. There could have been more to it. It's a great indie film. I mean, like I liked it. I just wish there's more to it. I can't figure out what it is, but I will watch it again and watch it with the director's commentary to get their points of view on. But I really think that you, the audience, should make up your own mind. Have you seen this film? And if so, did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you like about it? What didn't you like about it? Let me know down in the comments section of this video. And with that, folks, I say to you once again, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to thank my moderator. My moderators are good friend of the channel, Irene Jobson, wonderful person. I want to thank Ray Lytle and his Morning Disaster Merry Band of Mischief Misfits. I want to thank Robert Marabinette as well. I want to thank you, the audience. So come back next time for an all-new episode of Something Something Chat Show. Tom Jr. Jackson presents After the Movie Review, Spooky October Edition, Season 2. This was Episode 7. And until next time, folks, I'm telling you this, we are all good people. We are all one race. We are all the human race. We are all we have. So until next time, folks, please remember, have a good day. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.